Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Tuesday, August 25th, 2015. Well, folks, a banner day here for members. Ultimately, the key here was buying the QQQ yesterday. Now, check this out, folks. We bought it yesterday early in the day. We took profits over 3% at about 20 minutes later on a swing trade. That was meant as a swing trade for Research Center members. We then rebought the QQQ yesterday before the close because we penciled in a bounce here. And sure enough, look at the QQQ today. We actually took over 4% gain on this. So literally on the NASDAQ, we made over 7% since yesterday if you were a member here. I mean, that's unheard of. All right, that is unheard of, folks. And again, look at the key level. I mean, this was very easy to call. All right, really easy to call. Look at the Q's low pivot. So that was obvious, the low from yesterday. We then bounced up to gap fill yesterday. We retraced back down, and there was a key level right in this area as well. And we have a penciled-in bounce that could take us all the way to Labor Day, and the market's back up pretty substantially. I actually think that the bounce on the Qs is going to eventually take us up to this level, the 107 level on the QQQ, before we start to fail and start to come back down again. So we'll be watching that, and you'll see a lot of people get very bullish as we get closer to that, just like they were very bearish yesterday when the markets were taking a beating. And that's exactly what you want to remember, folks. The average people, even the media, even CNBC and Fox Business and all these, they spread the wrong emotion. Well, first of all, emotion's bad for trading, but they're going to be most bearish when the markets are at their lows. And yesterday, that's what we saw. So today, a monster bounce back, took over 4% gain on the Qs. We also had FXI. I picked up FXI calls at the end of the day, and we took 50, almost a 60% gain on these overnight. And also Disney calls. I had Disney January strike calls, the hundreds actually, January calls for the 100 strike, and we took almost a 30% gain on these. So literally, profit here swelling between swing trades on the Research Center for the Research Center members and for the options alerts, basically 100% gain. All right, if you add up the options in the Research Center just since yesterday, 100%. And folks, that's what it's all about. And I want to show you this here, folks, because it just continues to get only better. And I love showing this. Proud of it. I am actually proud of it. Here's our website. Here's the Research Center right there. Here's the page. Scroll down, 7-day free trial, but look at this. Here's your track record. And again, take a look. I mean, look at this. Now 650 net % gain for the year. 649.59, so we'll round it to 650. That's for 2015. And this is third-party verified. And again, we had Apple yesterday. We bought it and sold it in 1 day yesterday. The Qs trades, these are the two Qs trades. You can see one Qs trade on August 24th, 97.35, we sold it 100 and change on the same day, and then we rebought yesterday at this price and sold it this morning on the 25th, which is today, at 102.15, a 4.29% gain. As if that's not enough, take a look here. Here's your options alerts if you're into options. And again, here's your track record, and here's Disney and FXI, which we bought yesterday. Okay, here's your entry date, the 24th, and today we unloaded them. And again, 59% gain, 27% gain on these two contracts today. Unbelievable, guys. And again, you can scroll over to see all of the information. You want to see the strike we got, whether it's calls or puts, the entry date, the entry price, the exit date, exit price, and every information, the expiration date here, and so forth. So we give every information. It's verified, again, by a third party, and that's what we like to do. We like to be as transparent as possible. And again, 2,463% gain in 2015. And again, you can see we do have losses in there. There's no doubt about it. You know, listen, I mean, we're only human. We're going to make more money, obviously, but we're going to have a little bit of loss here and there, and that's just the nature of the beast. And net, when you subtract the losers from the winners, you still come out with 2,463.14% gain for 2015 on the options alerts. Epic, folks. Absolutely epic. All right, come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com, folks. Take the 7-day free trial.